So that your customers know that Rooms To Go is there for the entire journey, we offer a 20% off certificate. After purchasing the crib package, they can use this certificate to apply towards the matching bed that goes along with the case pieces that they've already purchased. Also recommend to your customers that it's good for 2.5 years from the point of sale. But not only that, they can actually redeem it at the immediate time that they're purchasing the crib package. Simply put the bed in storage, and when the child's old enough, they're already good to go. For the early stages of life, Rooms To Go has been making little boys' and girls' dreams come true for years with our exclusive licensing partnership with Disney Furniture. From Lightning McQueen cars all the way to Disney Princess, we have the most exciting selection that you can choose from anywhere in the market. So let's start off talking about the Princess collection. Trust me when I say every little girl that runs into this showroom is going to fall in love with this set. I mean, just look at it. It's gorgeous. You have the ornamental trim that runs all the way throughout the top of the headboard, which matches all the way down the posts and rails. This is a beading which is done with a silver tipping accent that's hand brushed. This gives it a little depth and dimension, but gives you also a nice little pop of a subtle color. This follows through all the way to the ornamental rose carving that you see as a medallion relief. That gives you a lot of added visual beauty and gives you a nice focal point for the top of the bed. This is perfectly matched by the ribbons and bows that you have strewn throughout the inset bevel cut on the headboard. The Princess is available in a very nice white finish as well as a cherry finish that also has an antique bronze hardware as opposed to the painted white hardware. You'll notice that the same pleated molding is also matched on the post. The same ribbons and bows are done on the footboard, which is perfectly capped by our crystal finial hardware. Make sure you explain to your customers that these are a real crystal and not a plastic. When you hold it in the light, you can see all the different reflections as it gives you that geoprism effect. Feel free to hand it to your customers and they'll know that we're using a quality piece. One of the main reasons the Princess set is so desirable is obviously it's got a lot of style, it's got a lot of detail, and it's had a lot of attention put into all the different components that go onto the facing of the case pieces. But it's not just about the looks of it either. The Princess collection is also extremely well made. We use poplar solids, birch solids, and poplar veneers all throughout the entire piece. If you'd like to demonstrate, simply take the drawer. This is a metal track center mounted drawer glide with a slight stop on the back. To remove it, simply give it a good pull and it'll come right out. As a great way of demonstrating to your customer the type of quality that we use here at Rooms To Go, make sure you point out to them on the front facing, you can see the detail of the actual curved design of the drawer front. A lot of retailers will sometimes cut corners by simply pouring MDF into a mold to get this curved effect. On the Princess collection, we've actually used a plywood that's done layer over layer, which is steamed and pressed over a mold so that you get this nice curved effect. But instead of using MDF, we're using an actual wood product. We build these so that they're going to last customers a very, very long time because we want them to be extremely happy with their product. After explaining that, since you already have the drawer out, make sure and show them that we corner block, glue, and screw all surfaces so that they have added support no matter what they may want to store inside. You have your center-mounted metal drawer glide. This provides a stable and balanced weight system at any time that you'll have the drawer fully extended. Also take time to show them that the actual drawer casing itself is a solid birch. This will just add to the overall quality story of the entire group. You have your French dovetailing on the front and your English dovetailing on the back, which is a mortise and tenon lock and groove mechanism. From top to bottom, it makes as sturdy as a construction as you can possibly get. While you have that drawer out, you have a bunch of features that you can also focus on the interior of the drawer. From felt-lined top drawers to sanded and sealed drawer sides. This makes sure nothing would ever get snagged or torn up. Also, while having this out, make sure and point out to them this is where you get your official Disney insignia nameplate. It's a great feature because it shows that it's trademarked and it is in fact a Disney product. When you're getting ready to finish up, take the drawer front and make sure and show them too that we've actually used true metal alloys on all of our handles and pulls. We don't cut corners by using resins or ceramics or any type of synthetic pulls. Only quality materials on Rooms To Go sets. Once done, trust me, make sure you take this, place it on the bed, and put it back into the case piece after you've finished. You want to keep your attention on the sale and on the customer. While demonstrating the quality of the case pieces themselves, take a moment to point out to your customer that the dresser mirror comes in a couple different options. In white, you have the choice of having the hanging oval mirror or the hanging heart mirror. If your customer decides to purchase the Princess set in cherry, the heart mirror will be the only option available. Now that you're ready to start talking about the quality construction that we've built into the dresser, pay special attention to the fact that you have a nice scallop design to the entire piece. This also has a chamfer cut on the end of the corners so that it softens the overall look but gives you a lot of style and a lot of appeal. On the inside of the dresser, you have amazing quality features built in, starting off with the dust proofing that we've built in between each dresser drawer. What this does is anytime particles or dust or anything falls out of the drawer casing itself, it'll be collected on each dust proofing so that you can clean it out if you need to and it won't ever fall out to the bottom drawers. All the way in the back of the dresser, we have a fully removable masonite back cover. The reason this is important is in case there's ever an issue with any of the drawer tracks or glides, you can simply remove it with screws, access the interior of the unit, and it can be serviced and then applied back on. At some other retailers, they simply use a fiberboard backing and staple it in. Once that's been pulled off, you can never get it back on the same way. So that's why I say it's a great feature to point out to your customers. The dresser is then perfectly finished with the Victorian-style turn bun feet at the bottom. This gives the dresser a raised look, which gives it a lot of added style and beauty. So from top to bottom, an extremely gorgeous set, but also incredibly well made. To accommodate your customer's growing child's needs, the Princess bed, just like many beds on Rooms To Go Kids and Teens floor, features adjustable rail height settings. What is this? Well, basically, the rail setting itself has a built-in knock loop inside the headboard and the footboard. What this does is it allows the rail to be set on 2 different height settings. So for younger children, such as toddlers or anybody from the ages of about 1 to 5, if the parents would like a lower setting for the child to be easier to get in and out of bed, simply take the rail, put it on the lowest setting, use what's called a bunkie board, which is a 1.5-inch low-profile foundation which provides adequate support for the mattress but lowers the overall height of the entire bed. This then gives them a low toddler bed version by still having the full bed setup. Then, as the child gets older, simply take that rail setting, move it to the higher position, and you're already set for your big kid bed. This is a perfect opportunity to recommend our Rooms To Go storage trundles. These are great options for parents because it takes up no additional space in the room, but gives you plenty of storage for clothes, toys, and all those things that you know the grandparents and family bought. They also come with divider shelves, which can be removed and laid flat if you'd like to put something lengthwise inside the box. Now, a question that often comes up is if the customer is going to buy the bed with the intention of having the rail set on the lower setting, how can we really offer them a storage trundle? Well, I'm glad you asked. If you notice, our storage trundles are actually hinged. This means that they can flat pack and can be easily stored in another room. That way you can recommend to your customer that as the child gets older and you raise the rail height setting, you now have the storage trundle already ready to go. But not just that, this will also help ensure that the production line of the finish of the trundle will match the production finish of the bed itself. If they buy it later on in time, there could be a chance that the stains and the paints may not line up exactly, so always encourage them to buy it at the time of purchase. On all of our licensed product at Rooms To Go, we go through the effort of making sure that we have specially designed POP signage to help signify that it is in fact a trademark Disney line furniture item. Now remember, no true princess room is done until it's fully appointed with all the accessories and things that make it a true princess room. From all of our licensed accessories that you see throughout the store, the lamps, the matching rugs, even all the way down to the seating. And all of these are included in a great time to bring up your Rooms To Go Decorator Club discount program. This will get you 20% off for 3 years on all accessories, lamps, rugs, domestics, seating, and even table sets at Rooms To Go Kids. Incredible savings and a great way to decorate. Now, storage trundles aren't only just to put clothes and toys and everything else you may want to hide underneath the bed. It's a great way to add another sleeping surface to the household without taking up any additional space. Simply recommend that they take advantage of one of our storage trundle mattresses. This will give them an additional sleeping space for guests, relatives, or all those sleepovers that their children are sure to have. Plus, our storage trundles are castered so it can be wheeled and moved into another room. Additional design features that we've built in include corner guard protectors so that it makes sure anytime you're wheeling it in and out, you're not going to chip up the wood surface. Not only that, the panel lip is raised so that when it's pushed all the way in, you won't see the contents of what's inside the trundle, so that you get a nice facing throughout the entire look of the room. So it's an amazing opportunity for you as a salesperson to increase your earnings by suggesting 2 different mattress sets. Not only that, it also gives you a wonderful opportunity to sell them additional mattress protectors so that their purchase is protected as long as they're going to have it.